generation, it's a generation Z can tune it. It's a show for the millennials and even boomers. Generation X and Generation Z is right. A show to help the boomer viewers use the Facebook Live. It's Mind the Gap, the mind, the mind, the gap. Mind the Gap, the mind.
Hello, virtual audience and our lovely contestants. I'm your host, Kid at Heart, Steve Starobinsky, and welcome to Mind the Gap Live, the game show that digitizes family game night, bringing boomers, Gen X, millennials, and even Gen Z for the ultimate competitive game of intergenerational trivia. Teams will battle in 5 45-second rapid-fire rounds for bragging rights, internet notoriety, and a prize that will undoubtedly disappoint later. Lucky for me, and by the Queen's good grace herself, I get to do this with my co-host and director of the show, English Eddie.
That's me. Hello, I'm here too.
And English. On tonight's episode, we have two fierce teams. It's the Patterson fam versus the Nasty Kastes back for more. It's anyone's game. So grab an age-appropriate beverage, airplay this to your big screen, and remember to mind the gap. Let's start round one with the Patterson family. They'll have 45 seconds to answer the first questions that come from the TV and film category. I'll go in Benjamin Button order, going from boomer down to zoomer. If you get the first 4 correct, you'll unlock the bonus question, only and if you get those first 4 correct. 45-second timer starts when I finish reading this boomer question.
Best of luck.
Name the famous acting duo considered one of the greatest on-screen pairings who thrilled audiences in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid and The Sting.
Crosby and
TV and film. He's one of them's played Brad Pitt's dad. Another one's a salad dressing.
You could pass if you don't know.
okay, pass.
Pass. Who did actors Henry Thomas, Drew Barrymore, and C. Thomas Howell host and hide in 1982 Steven Spielberg movie?
E.T.
Correct. In the movie Jurassic Park, how did the scientists prevent the dinosaurs from breeding?
Oh, they took away the females or the males. One of the two.
They took away all the feet. Fine, we'll give you that one. What show features a grandpa that turned himself into a living pickle warrior?
What?
Oh.
A living pickle warrior on Rick and Morty.
Pickle
Rick and
Rick.
Morty.
Hey.
2 points for the Patterson fam, round 1.
Was quite a difficult first round, but 2 points isn't bad. We've got our live
not bad.
updating scoreboard as well.
Very fancy, high tech. Jeff Bezos, you can't buy it. Nasty Kastes, you've been on the show before. You have a slight advantage. 2 points for the bar set. Your 45-second TV film category starts with, or 45-second timer starts with. All right, you guys. Who was known as a man of 1,000 voices for his unique Who?
Mel Blanc.
Correct. In the TV show Welcome Back, Kotter, who was the collective name of the students he taught or tried to teach?
Sweat hogs.
Correct. Carl Wilson held this job in the TV show Family Matters. Steve Urkel?
We have to pass that.
Pass. In the Nickelodeon show character Cat Valentine was played by this recording artist.
I watch that show.
We don't know.
Hannah Montana.
Correct. But good.
Pass.
Pass. We're back to Carl Winslow. What job did he do on Family Matters?
Lawyer, doctor.
Incorrect. He did protect.
Police officer.
Firefighter.
The Nickelodeon show character Cat Valentine was played by this recording artist.
Time's up.
So close. Eddie, did you know this one?
Is it Ariana Grande?
It is.
Oh, love Ariana Grande.
From the,
I think I only know that because me and my family have played Mind the Gap. The board game.
Commanding lead. They are dominating.
We'll mute the Nasty Kastes for just a little bit, but remember, on-screen intimidation goes a long way.
Ooh.
Patterson fam, it's your turn to play round 2 and round 2 special. because round 2 is the wager round. After the first 4 questions, you will be given an opportunity to answer the bonus question for up to, is it 4 points, Eddie?
Yes, they can gamble all 4 points
4
and they earn that
points. If you got all 4, you can gamble 4 more. This could really build an insurmountable lead.
You don't have to gamble them all because you could lose them all. So
right, conservative Eddie.
Confidence there.
I have to be the voice of reason.
Patterson fam, the 45-second clock starts with this question. What coin-operated machine allowing choices of tunes could be found in most hangouts? Correct. In what 1980s boy doll eventually got a kid sister?
Oh, Ken. No. My Buddy and Me.
My Buddy is correct. This theme park became the 4th to open as part of the Walt Disney World complex in 1998.
Disney World?
Disney.
It's a specific. No. It's like a theme inside of Disneyland.
Marvel?
No.
Epcot? No. So there's Epcot. There's
incorrect. It would be a competitor of the San Diego Zoo.
Universal.
Universal.
What popular crowdsourcing company went live in 2009, allowing users to fund an idea or invention by providing different levels of
GoFundMe?
Is it GoFundMe?
Incorrect.
It was a different one.
Starter.
What was the answer to the Disney one?
Edit.
Not what I said.
Edit. Requested.
Animal Kingdom.
Animal
Yeah.
Kingdom. They said everyone apart from that. I think I heard them say everyone apart from the Animal Kingdom.
So much despair.
Still on 4
Patterson
points.
family, a little bit of time to think about what you've done. Nasty Kastes, it's your turn in the wager round. Remember, 4 points in the questions and up to 4 points in the wager.
If you get
45-second timer begins with, what man was the spokesman for Kentucky Fried Chicken, the restaurant he created? Correct. What kind of new printer in the 1980s had a continuous feature?
Matrix.
Correct. Released in Japan in 1993 and the rest of the world in 1994, this video game console was the first to ship 100 million units.
Nintendo.
GameCube.
Incorrect.
Atari.
Correct.
Game Boy.
Incorrect.
Xbox 360.
Incorrect.
Xbox.
Just Xbox. PlayStation.
Correct. What challenge became an internet sensation in 2014?
Ice bucket challenge.
Nice job,
They
Nasty.
got all 4. Oof. After listing every single type of video game console in the world. They got there in the end.
Nasty Kastes, you have 4 points to wager. You have a 3-point lead. How many points would you like to wager on the final question from the
Explain this again?
We can
Shh, listen.
It's a boomer.
I can't hear.
I'm gonna tell. So the category we're in is pop culture.
Okay.
The bonus question is the boomer question. You have up to 4 points to wager. How many would you like to wager?
2.
2 it is. Nasty Kastes. For 2 points.
Still winning.
What favorite children's character was spirited out of World War II Europe by its creators and given many adventures with his friend, the man in the yellow hat?
Oh, Curious George.
Correct.
I wouldn't have got that.
Kastes.
But they waited
Well
2,
done.
so they get 2 extra points, pushing them up to 9, which is
Woo!
a considerable lead.
Now we're going to take about a 10-minute break. Come back, you guys.
Oh, there's some snack
Patterson
talk
family.
going on.
Noxious.
Nasty Kastes
So smart
are
for the
feeling a bit of hubris.
Maybe.
Will you identify their hamartia?
Oh,
Little
hamartia.
Greek- That means tragic flaw. Team 1, Patterson fam. It is unfortunately my obligation to tell you that round 3 is called the difficult round because the headlines category is traditionally the toughest. The 45-second timer will begin with this boomer question in the headline category. What African American athlete became the first to play for a Major League Baseball team in 1947?
Or
No,
Jackie Robinson.
yeah, Jackie Robinson.
Correct. In 1984, who was the first U.S. woman ever to win the individual all-around Olympic gold medal for gymnastics? Real tiny. Wheaties box.
No, that's ice skater.
Okay, pass.
Pass. People all over the world grieved the unexpected death of this Australian conservationist and Animal Planet host.
Oh my
Steve
God.
Irwin.
Steve Irwin.
Correct. On January 18, 2010, Barack Obama became the first president in history to use this social media platform.
Twitter.
Twitter is correct. In 1984, who was the first U.S. woman ever to win the individual all-around gold medal? Oh, real tiny, like little. Eddie?
What was that? The right answer?
What was the? What did he shout?
What
I
did
just
he
heard.
Simone Biles.
Oh no, incorrect. Patterson fam. Mary Lou Retton is who we're looking for. Mary Lou.
Right, I didn't know that either, guys. So
My hair was like mine.
Sorry, Mary.
well, you're slowly and steadily catching up. So we've seen people come back from. Actually, no, we haven't seen people come back from this far. But if you could do it, it would be awesome.
Yeah.
And then in the future, I'll be able to say that.
Look, Nasty Kastes. The headline round has stumped many before you.
Oh my. Here we
And
go.
although you do have a lead, it is never safe. The 45-second timer begins with this question. With the invention of vinyl, what popular mattress was introduced to the general public in
Waterbed.
Correct. It was also called the pleasure period. What hockey player nicknamed the Great One won four?
Wayne Gretzky.
Correct. Sinead O'Connor caught a lot of backlash when she tore up a picture of what public figure?
Jesus.
Incorrect on Saturday Night Live.
Cross.
The
Correct.
Pope?
Correct. What marathon was the site of a bombing in 2004?
Boston.
Correct. Bonus question unlocked. What artificial organ called the Jarvik 7 was first implanted into a patient in 1982?
Gallbladder.
Incorrect. Yes.
Heart.
Kidney.
Liver.
Heart is correct. Nasty Kastes with the clean sweeper of the toughest round.
There goes the car. That's another 5 points.
Patterson family. It doesn't look good. However, round 4 is your glimmer of hope. Because even though it's worth exactly the same amount of points, in round 4, our magical real-time scoreboard transforms into Chris, one of the co-founders of Solid Roots and makers of Mind the Gap, the board game, who will become the dramatic reader of popular culture lyrics. A lyrical Shakespeare, some may say. But first, you must answer the first 4 questions on this music card to unlock Chris.
He's looking very classy today.
Patterson family and your insurmountable lead. Have a little bit of fun with this question. What Motown group cemented their legendary status with songs such as My Girl and Papa Was a Rolling Stone?
Temptation.
Correct. Huey Lewis had a hit song with a cameo in this movie.
Pass.
Pass. The band's biggest hits are Just a Girl and Don't Speak from their album Tragic Kingdom.
No doubt.
Correct. Which artist sang the K-pop song TikTok?
Oh.
Pop song TikTok.
Who did this?
Not a K-pop. She's not Korean.
It's not K, but her name starts with K. I think that's why I got confused.
I don't know. Okay,
Pass.
next.
Popular. Okay, back to Huey Lewis. Doc Martin, 88 miles an hour.
Boxer. No. What is it?
88 miles, returning to not the past.
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future is correct. Which artist?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Emily. You know what, Eddie? I feel bad for them. Is it okay to give them a charity dramatic reading?
That would be so sweet.
I think there was a little bit of mess up with one of the questions. I feel it's only
That was
fair.
host error.
Exactly,
Host
host error.
error let's give them the point and unlock them the new dramatic reading.
Well, hello. I'm going to read you some lyrics from a popular television show from the millennial generation. Let's see if you can name the show from which the lyrics come from.
Should I be offended by this?
No,
The
you should
accent.
not.
You shan't.
It's not English. It's just very dapper. Okay, let's begin. Whatever happened to predictability? The Milkman, The Paperboy, Evening TV.
Yes.
Full House is correct.
Correct, Patterson family. Way to go.
House a couple months ago.
That was very good. And because you're down and we have a mercy rule, we'll give you all 5 points for round 4. Nice job. Great work, Patterson family. Don't tell people I've never.
And maybe we're slightly biased and just want to see the dramatic reading happen.
Oh, look, Nasty Kastes. It looks so close, but you have round 4 to go.
Looks so close.
Nasty Kastes, remember, you must get the first 4 questions correct, and then you will unlock Chris. The
We want
lyric.
Chris. We want that.
At least he's not singing.
I'm almost asking the same.
Don't
Okay,
tempt him.
This 45-second timer begins with, what famous singer and pianist, blind by age 7, recorded in multiple genres but was best known for his hit songs Hit the Road Jack and Georgia on My Mind?
It's not Steve and Edi.
Stevie.
Oh shoot, what's the name?
Jamie Foxx did a movie with.
Yes, what's it called?
Let's pass.
Let's pass. We'll come
Pass.
back.
What genre of alt-rock was defined by wearing plaid and led by groups like Nirvana and Pearl Jam?
Reagan.
Grunge.
Grunge is correct. What 2006 Shakira song hit #1 in over 50 countries?
Waka Waka.
Hips don't lie.
Hips Don't Lie is correct. What 2015 song made a dragon wanna retire?
Oh, Uptown Funk.
Uptown Funk is correct. Back to what famous singer and pianist hit the Road Jack and Georgia on My Mind?
No.
It's Ray Charles.
Richard.
That was just in time, yes.
Gosh, that was
I
close.
I was thinking Roy something. I could not
Way to
remember.
go.
They're keeping us on the edge of our seat.
Unlocking Chris, the lyrical Shakespeare.
The only reason we did it.
Yep.
This is from another TV show. At about the same time, but I believe it was marketed to a very different clientele. Hey, baby, I hear the blues are calling.
Oh.
Tossed salad and scrambled eggs.
Um,
Oh
Frasier.
my.
Frasier.
Frasier.
Correct.
Frasier.
Correct. Nasty Kastes with another sweeper. 5 points. 5 points. Incredible.
I think we're all winners in that round because we got to see.
Yeah, that was really good. You know, since we have nothing to play for, it's a good time for me to talk about Mind the Gap, the board game. It comes out on June 8th. Am I doing this wrong? I'm getting direction here. It's shipping on June 8th. It's going to be at a number of amazing retailers at launch. Books A Million, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, a few other ones. Hopefully your local toy stores. If you're not supporting them, there's some incredible merchants out there that are making some really cool, magical things happen in the world of play. What else, Eddie? Should I give them something? The winner of this game is going to get this used roll of packing tape. A used roll of packing tape. I'm getting used to the camera. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Anyway, Patterson family, the final decision is yours. Up or down? Let's unmute them, Eddie.
They need to unmute themselves. Hang on. Okay. Up. They're going up.
Patterson family, no big deal that you're down a few points. The final category is slang. Let's finish out strong. 45 seconds starts with, "Play it, Sam," is the actual phrase said in this iconic movie.
Pass.
Pass. What did Hans and Franz want to do for you? Pass. What phrase did Johnny Cochran drill into the journeys concerning OJ's bloody glove?
If it fits, you must, or if it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
You must acquit, correct. What did HMU stand for? Hit me up. Play it, Sam. Came from what movie?
What?
Arguably 1950s Morocco, black and white.
Casablanca.
Casablanca is correct. What Hans and Franz want to do for you? They wanted to take you to the gym.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Pump
You up.
Pump you up. Nice job. 4 points, Patterson family. Way to go. Feel stronger. Good job. Good job. Scores don't matter. Whose line is it anyway? This is our homage. Nasty Kastes.
The 16 points is not a disrespectful score though. Like you should be proud. You should be proud of
We're
that.
so proud.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we were proud before you said that, but
Yeah, exactly. I was just making sure, you know, like.
Nasty Kastes. Let's sweep this last one. I mean,
All right.
Do it.
my calculations, I mean, look, wager round, I'm not real good at probability, but 25 points is what you can possibly get, right? 5 rounds, 5 points. And you guys are at 19. If you get these 5, you'd be at 24. Pretty good.
Well, we've thrown in the gamble round now, so technically you can get up to
Who's good at math?
the math.
Yes.
I don't know.
30. More.
Nasty Kastes.
28.
Okay, here we go.
The final round is in the slang category. From boomer down to zoomer, you'll have 45 seconds to answer these 4 questions. And if you do, you'll unlock a 5th bonus one. It can come from any generation.
You guys gotta be on for this.
What was the famous Brilocreme tagline?
Bridal cream. Tagline.
Brilocreme.
Pass.
Pass,
No
yeah.
idea.
What did Casey Kasem encourage listeners to do at the end of each
American-
end of each American Top 40 radio show?
Keep your feet on the ground and your head in the
Face
sky.
to the sky. And your face to the sky.
You want to grab those stars and
Oh,
Reach for the stars.
reach for the stars. That's it.
keep reaching for the stars. Correct. In 2004, Oprah gave each member of her studio audience a new Pontiac G6 ugly car, and pop culture got this new phrase.
Look under your chair.
Incorrect.
You get a car. That's all.
You get a car. What
Everybody gets a
was
car.
first used to describe eyebrows, but eventually encompass someone flawlessly fashionable? Is fleek
On
is
fleek.
correct.
I think that was just in time.
Nasty. 4 points.
Days.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Nasty
So what was
Kastes.
the first one? What was the
The first one was a little dabble do.
Oh.
Oh.
I thought that was different.
Guys, my name's Kid at Heart, Steve Starobinsky. This is Mind the Gap Live. We appreciate you guys watching. We appreciate you guys playing. This is a game that brings the generations together, and we think plays a little good for soul and business. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. See
Thanks
ya.
everyone.
Bye, peace, guys. Bye, Patterson fam. Bye, Chris.
Generation Z cartooning. It's a show for the millennials and even boomers. Generation X and Generation Z is right. A show to help the boomer viewers use the Facebook Live. It's mine.